Hey everyone, welcome to Bookshortz, your go-to spot for quick and powerful book summaries that unlock big ideas fast. Today, we're diving into Writing to Learn by William Zinsser, a game-changing book about how writing can boost your thinking and learning. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a summary that can change the way you learn and grow. Let's get started. Imagine unlocking a secret superpower that transforms the way you think and learn forever. This superpower is writing, but not the kind you use just to report facts or finish assignments. It's writing as a tool to discover ideas, solve problems, and understand complex subjects better than you ever thought possible. This is the core message in William Zinsser's Writing to Learn, a book that challenges everything you thought you knew about writing and education. Zinsser is not just a writing teacher, but a master storyteller who believes that writing is the most powerful tool for learning across every field, from science to history, from business to everyday life. His central argument is simple yet profound. Writing helps you learn by forcing you to clarify your thoughts and organize your ideas in a way that thinking alone can never achieve. In other words, writing is thinking made visible. The act of writing pushes you beyond vague notions to clear understanding. The book opens by confronting a misconception many of us share, that writing is something you do only after you have learned enough. Zinsser flips this around and shows that writing is actually a path to learning. When students or professionals write about what they are studying, they discover what they really know and where their understanding is shaky. This makes writing an indispensable part of the learning process. It is not about getting it perfect the first time, but about the journey toward insight. One of the most fascinating parts of Writing to Learn is how Zinsser demonstrates that writing is crucial in fields where it might seem least necessary, like math and science. Many people believe that numbers and formulas speak for themselves, but Zinsser argues that putting these ideas into words reveals their meaning in a way symbols alone cannot. For example, scientists who write well are often the ones who make breakthroughs because they can explain their thoughts clearly to themselves and others. Writing forces them to slow down and truly understand what the data means rather than just crunch numbers blindly. Zinsser also explores the dangers of writing as a mere formulaic exercise. He warns against teaching writing as a checklist of rules, or focusing only on grammar and spelling. Such mechanical approaches kill creativity and curiosity. Instead, he urges teachers and learners to see writing as a lively process of exploration and discovery. Writing should be messy and imperfect at first because it is through revision and reflection that clarity emerges. He uses examples from students and professionals who start with confusion and through writing arrive at new ideas and solutions. This process is what he calls writing to learn. Another eye-opening aspect of the book is Zinsser's emphasis on simplicity and clarity. He believes that good writing is not about sounding fancy or using complicated words. It is about communicating ideas clearly and honestly. This principle applies not only to literary writing, but also to technical fields. Clear writing mirrors clear thinking. When you can express your ideas simply, you have truly understood them. This approach helps learners build confidence because they don't need to impress anyone with jargon. They just need to explain what they know. Throughout the book, Zinsser shares vivid examples from various disciplines. In history, writing helps students connect events and understand causes and effects rather than memorizing dates. In business, writing helps leaders clarify their strategies and communicate vision effectively. In medicine, doctors who write well diagnose and treat patients better because they have thought through their cases deeply. These stories are powerful reminders that writing is a universal skill that opens doors to mastery and success in every domain. Zinsser's style is warm, encouraging, and deeply practical. He offers tips on how to get started with writing to learn. He suggests starting small, write a journal entry, explain a concept in your own words, or draft a letter about a topic you are curious about. The key is to write honestly and without fear of mistakes. Writing for learning is not about impressing others, but about clarifying your own mind. This approach can transform students who struggle with writing into confident thinkers who use writing as a tool to discover and create knowledge. He also addresses the fears and frustrations many people face when writing. The blank page can seem intimidating, but Zinsser reminds us that the goal is not perfection, but progress. He encourages embracing mistakes as part of the learning process. Writing helps reveal gaps in knowledge and sparks new questions. In this way, writing is like a conversation with yourself, where you test ideas and rethink assumptions. This dynamic and interactive process makes learning alive and personal. One of the most inspiring messages in Writing to Learn is the idea that writing is not reserved for a select few who are naturally talented. Instead, everyone can learn too. Write well if they see it as a tool for thinking rather than just an assignment. Zinsser's examples show how ordinary students and professionals have transformed their understanding through writing. His faith in the power of writing to unlock potential is contagious and motivates readers to try writing as a daily habit. By the end of the book, it is clear that Writing to Learn is about more than just school or work. It is a life skill that sharpens the mind, deepens understanding, and boosts creativity. It changes the way you approach problems and decisions. Writing becomes a way to engage with the world actively rather than passively absorbing information. This is why Zinsser's book resonates far beyond classrooms. It is a manual for lifelong learning. If you want to become smarter, more insightful, and more articulate, Writing to Learn offers a roadmap. It invites you to pick up the pen or keyboard, not just to finish a task, but to explore ideas, challenge yourself, and grow intellectually. William Zinsser's timeless wisdom shows that learning and writing are inseparable partners. When you write to learn, you unlock the door to deeper knowledge and endless discovery. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description. Thank you.